Welcome back, YouTube. The reason for the video today was not so much about doing a review on the Bushnell Equinox-X650 night vision. It was more in the fact is that I was starting to edit the videos from the wildlife hide that I spent some time in southern Sweden, where I'd used my night vision to film wild brown bear and Wolverine, and then I just wanted to make a video just to explain how straightforward, simple, inexpensive it is as a entry-level night vision camera, especially when you consider it's about £140 to £150 depending on where you get it from. Now, I did add one thing to this, and I'll give you the reason why in a minute. But for now, let's just have a quick look at this video camera. It has a cover which allows for daylight color video, and obviously we move over to the night time. It has a 1 watt infrared light, a manual focus, an adjustable eyepiece focus, digital zoom, and then settings to change it between video, photo and playback. It has a micro USB slot, a micro SD card, and the cable so you can plug into your TV or laptop. It also has, I think they're called pin A rails. Now, the reason why I found this so important to use, I shall get to in 1 second. The other thing I wanted to mention first was that it takes 3 AA batteries that you literally simply slide in the back end. It has the standard quarter BSP tripod mount. Right, now I will address the pin A rail. The reason why I loved this so much was that for an additional £10 I purchased a 3 watt infrared night vision torch, and then for another £8.24 I bought the pin A rail adapter. Both items for Amazon. There will be a link in the description below for them, and that simply mount threads on the side of that. Now it now changes the 1 watt, which will give you a certain amount of distance and a certain amount of light, to a hell of a lot more distance and a hell of a lot more light. So for the sake of £20, I've just bumped up the quality and the distance of the footage of this £140, now £160 setup, which I believe is going to be one of the best entry-level night visions you're going to be able to buy for that kind of price, especially as it's made by Bushnell and their usual backup support that you get from them. I'll first show you a video of the woods using the built-in 1 watt infrared light, and you'll see as I flick the torch on and then just recheck my focus, how much better it is in brightness, distance and the grain you get in the 1 watt light. And then I'll show it in reverse with the 3 watt torch on, and then turning it back off, and you can see the distance, the darkness and the grain comes back. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but just for an extra £20 I think it really steps up the game on an expensive night vision, and I think you'll struggle to find anything else that gives that kind of quality for that kind of price from this kind of company. Now, if you want to see the exact specs on this, I'll leave a link in the description below. It is an affiliate link through Amazon, where I do earn a small percentage if you decide to purchase one through the link. but I really don't think you can beat the price for what you get. This really does show you the difference in that quality, that the extra £20 makes such a difference. Right, one last thing I will show you was a plastic box I bought just to put it all in. Gives me somewhere for my spare batteries, or I say spare it in my bag, because I don't like to leave these in the device. It's never a good thing for batteries. The only downside is I bought it before I bought the extra torch, so I do just have to unclip it from the pin A rack, and I do just leave it in there, and it still squashes in there absolutely fine without leaving any major damage. I could cut the extra bits of foam out and sink it into the bottom. I'm sure it would fit, but to be honest, it just sits there and doesn't cause a problem. I'll leave this with a link in the description below also. I'm going to leave you with some footage that I've taken with this night vision. Some of it has the 1 watt light lighting it up. Some of it has the extra 3 watt torch lighting it up. So if you have an alternative for an inexpensive night vision, or you have bought this night vision and have either enjoyed it or not enjoyed it, or if you bought the night vision and you realise now that adding the £20 torch could make that much a difference, please leave a comment below. I'd love to know what other people have used, whether they've used a bigger torch than the 3 watt, because, you know, they do these where it just keeps going and keeps going. I've seen a couple of like 20, 30 watt lights. I don't know how much difference that would make to it, but I have found so far that this has been excellent for an extra £10. If somebody has a bigger one that would fit in the pin A clamp, I would love to know, because I'm always up for spending a few extra pennies if it makes that much difference to the night vision. So I would love to know. Leave a comment below. Hope it's been helpful. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye for now.